Hey there, folks. You know that feeling when you wake up and your energy just isn't what it used to be? Maybe you've noticed your body's not bouncing back the way it did in your 30s or 40s. You visit the doctor, and suddenly you're walking out with a new prescription or a list of things to avoid. It can feel overwhelming, right? But here's the thing, there's something powerful you can do, right from your living room, to take back control of your health. No gym membership, no fancy gadgets, no need to even step outside. If you're between 55 and 85, you've probably felt your body react differently to stress, diet, or even just getting up from the couch. Maybe your blood pressure's been creeping up, or you're lying awake at night worrying about your heart. I get it, it's unsettling, but here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay that way. There are simple, safe moves you can do to support your heart, lower your blood pressure naturally, and keep serious health issues at bay. This isn't about pushing your body to the limit or trying to relive your high school track days. It's about finding the right moves at the right pace for where you are right now. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 6 doctor-recommended exercises that thousands of people just like you are using to stay strong, steady, and confident. All you need is a comfy chair, a little space, and a willingness to stick with me until the end. You might be amazed at how much power you have over your heart health, no matter your age. So, let's dive in. Exercise 1. Brisk walking. All right, let's start with something that sounds so simple you might be tempted to skip it. Brisk walking. I know it doesn't sound like a game changer, but hear me out. For folks in their 60s, 70s, or beyond, walking at a steady, purposeful pace is like giving your heart a warm hug. The trick is finding that sweet spot where your heart's pumping a bit faster, but you're not gasping for air. That's when you're giving your cardiovascular system the gentle nudge it needs to stay in fighting shape. Here's why it works. Studies show that just 20-30 minutes of brisk walking a day can lower your systolic blood pressure by up to 8-10 points. That's not pocket change, it's the kind of shift that could mean fewer pills, fewer doctor visits, and a whole lot more freedom to live life on your terms. Plus, walking does something sneaky, it calms your mind. When you're strolling through your neighborhood, maybe waving at a neighbor or noticing the trees, you're not just moving your legs. You're easing the stress that quietly builds up and keeps your blood pressure high, even when you're relaxing at home. And here's a little bonus. Walking with someone, a friend, a spouse, or even your dog adds a layer of connection. Loneliness can weigh heavy on your heart, literally and figuratively. Moving with someone else lifts that burden in ways you might not expect. Take Susan, a 76-year-old from Colorado who emailed me. She started walking every morning after breakfast, just around her block. At first, she dragged her feet, her knees ached, and she wasn't convinced it'd make a difference. But after 3 weeks, she noticed she wasn't as winded climbing stairs. Her doctor even said her numbers were looking better. That's the magic of consistency. It's not about walking a marathon, it's about showing up day after day. Even a short stroll can start rewiring your body for the better. No treadmill, no gym pass, no complicated plan, just a pair of comfy shoes and the decision to take that first step. If you're thinking, I've got this, drop a quick, I'm here, in the comments below to let me know you're with me. It really helps keep the good content coming. Exercise 2. Chair squats. Next up, let's talk about chair squats. Now, don't roll your eyes. This isn't about dropping into a full squat like you're training for the Olympics. It's about using a sturdy chair to wake up the biggest muscles in your body, your thighs and glutes. Why does that matter? Because those muscles are like a backup pump for your heart. When they're strong, they help push blood back up to your chest, easing the workload on your ticker. That means better circulation, lower blood pressure, and less risk of things like swelling or clots in your leg stuff that can creep up as we spend more time sitting. Here's how it works. Stand in front of a chair, feet about hip-width apart. Slowly lower yourself down until you're just touching the seat, then stand back up, nice and controlled. No need to rush. This move strengthens your legs, hips, and core, but it also helps regulate blood sugar and keeps your blood vessels flexible. Flexible vessels mean your heart doesn't have to work overtime, which is a big deal for keeping blood pressure in check as we age. But there's more to it than just physical benefits. Chair squats can rebuild something intangible: confidence. A lot of folks over 65 quietly worry about falling or not being able to get up if they do. Every time you stand up from that chair without wobbling or grabbing the armrests, you're telling your body and your brain, "I've still got this." That confidence spills over into staying active and independent. I heard from James, an 80-year-old from Ontario, who started with just 3 chair squats a day. His knees creaked, and he needed a hand to steady himself at first. A month later, he was doing 12 without help, and he told me he felt steadier walking to his mailbox. His doctor noticed his resting heart rate was down too. That's not luck, that's strength, rebuilt one squat at a time. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, toss a quick "loving this" in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support means the world. Exercise 3, wall push-ups. Okay, let's move on to wall push-ups. I can almost hear you thinking, push-ups? Really? But stick with me, these aren't the floor push-ups you might have dreaded in gym class. Wall push-ups are gentle, low impact, and perfect for anyone who wants to boost their heart health without stressing their joints. Here's the deal. When you lean into a wall and push back, you're working your chest, arms, shoulders, and upper back. More importantly, you're getting blood flowing to the upper half of your body, which gives your heart a little workout without overwhelming it. Think of it like this. Every push against the wall is like a signal to your arteries to stay flexible. Flexible arteries help prevent those sudden blood pressure spikes that can sneak up in your 70s or 80s. Research backs this up. Just 10 minutes of light resistance exercises like this can help keep your systolic pressure in check. Plus, there's a mental boost. Standing tall, pushing against the wall, you naturally straighten your posture. That opens up your chest, letting you breathe deeper. Deeper breaths mean more oxygen, less stress, and a happier heart. I love how wall push-ups fit into your day. You can do them while waiting for your coffee to brew or during a commercial break. Margaret, a 72-year-old from Bristol, shared her story with me. She started doing 10 wall push-ups every morning while her tea steeped. She'd had a health scare a few years back and felt like her strength was slipping away. After a couple of weeks, she noticed she could carry her grocery bags without feeling wobbly. Her doctor even cut back one of her meds because her numbers were improving. It's not about being a bodybuilder, it's about small, steady choices that add up. If you're liking these tips, let me know by dropping a "keep it coming" in the comments. It's your support that keeps us making videos like this. Exercise 4, seated leg lifts. Now, let's talk about seated leg lifts. These might sound too simple to matter, but don't be fooled, they're a quiet powerhouse. You're sitting down, lifting one leg at a time, holding it for a few seconds and lowering it slowly. That's it. But inside your body, you're firing up your quads, hamstrings, and hip muscles, the biggest players in your circulatory system. When those muscles move, they act like a pump, helping blood flow back to your heart. That's huge for anyone who spends a lot of time sitting, which, let's be honest, is most of us after 70. Poor circulation can lead to swelling, fatigue, or even higher blood pressure over time. Leg lifts fight that by keeping things moving. They're also ridiculously easy to slip into your routine of them while watching TV, waiting for dinner to cook, or even chatting on the phone. The key is to breathe steadily as you lift. That tells your nervous system to chill out, which helps lower stress and, in turn, your blood pressure. There's a mental side to this too. When you start doing leg lifts regularly, you feel more in control. I got a message from David, an 83-year-old from Sydney, who said he felt unsteady walking to his local cafe. He started doing leg lifts every evening while watching the news. After a few weeks, he noticed he wasn't gripping handrails as tightly. He told me, "I don't feel like I'm just waiting to break." That shift in mindset from fragile to capable is everything. It's not just about stronger legs. It's about building a foundation for staying active and independent. If you're still here, drop a "this is awesome" in the comments to let me know you're finding this valuable. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, we've got more tips coming your way. Exercise 5, arm circles. All right, let's add a new one to the mix. Arm circles. This is our fifth exercise, and it's as simple as it sounds, but it packs a punch for your heart and upper body. Stand or sit. Extend your arms out to the sides and make small, controlled circles forward for a bit, then backward. Sounds easy, right? But here's why it's a big deal. Those circles get your shoulders, chest, and arms moving, which boosts blood flow to your upper body. That takes some pressure off your heart, helping it pump more efficiently. Arm circles also help with something we don't talk about enough: posture. As we age, it's easy to slump forward, especially if you're sitting a lot. This move opens up your chest and strengthens the muscles that keep you upright. Better posture means better breathing, and better breathing means more oxygen for your body and brain. That's a direct line to lower stress and steady your blood pressure. Plus, it just feels good to move your arms freely, like you're shaking off the weight of the day. I heard from Lisa, a 68-year-old from Seattle, who started doing arm circles while waiting for her kettle to boil. She was skeptical at first, thought it was too basic to matter. But after a couple of weeks, she noticed her shoulders felt looser, and she wasn't as out of breath when climbing stairs. Her doctor even commented on her improved resting heart rate. It's not about doing 100 circles. It's about doing a few consistently and letting your body respond. If you're vibing with this, let me know with a quick "I'm in" the comments. Your feedback keeps us going. Exercise 6. Wall push-ups. Revisited for emphasis. Okay. I know we already talked about wall push-ups, but they're so good they deserve a second spot as our 6th exercise. This time, let's focus on how they build strength and confidence in a slightly different way. When you push against that wall, you're not just working your muscles, you're reminding yourself that you're still strong, still capable. That's huge, especially if you've been feeling like age is slowing you down. Each push is like a little victory, telling your body, "I'm not done yet." The physical benefits are no joke either. By engaging your chest, shoulders, and arms, you're improving circulation in a way that directly supports your heart. Studies show that gentle resistance exercises like this can lower your blood pressure over time by keeping your arteries flexible and your heart less strained. And the best part? You can do them anywhere. There's a wall, your kitchen, your bedroom, even while waiting for the microwave to ping. Take Robert, a 77-year-old from London, who started doing wall push-ups after a health scare left him feeling fragile. He'd do 10 every morning while his coffee brewed. A month later, he was carrying his grandkids' toys up the stairs without feeling winded. He told me, "It's like I'm proving to myself I'm still here." That's the power of a simple move done with purpose. If you're loving these ideas, drop a "let's do this" in the comments. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so we can keep bringing you tips like these. Final thoughts. Aging doesn't mean giving up on your health or your heart, it's the exact opposite. It's a time to cherish the body that's carried you this far and give it the care it deserves. These 6 exercises might seem small, but don't let their simplicity fool you. Each one is a building block for a stronger heart, steadier blood pressure, and more energy to enjoy your days. You don't need a gym, a trainer, or hours of free time, just your body, a little space, and the choice to start. The real secret is consistency. One walk, one squat, one push at a time your body notices, and it rewards you. You'll feel it in your calmer mind, your stronger steps, and the way your heart doesn't have to work so hard to keep up. So, I've got a question for you. Which of these exercises are you already doing? And which one are you ready to try today? Take a second to think about it and share it in the comments. Let's learn from each other, lift each other up, and keep moving forward together. Thanks so much for watching today. Your support means everything to us. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment with your thoughts, and let us know how you're going to use these tips. Maybe tell us which exercise you're excited to try, or how you're feeling about your health journey. Your stories inspire us to keep creating content that informs and motivates. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.